Welcome to Traffic Masters Academy, Module 7. Module 7 is about reaching out to warm market. This is me, my name is Ernest Lim, and this is one of my favorite methods to share whatever I'm offering to friends and families and people around me. So I'm very excited to walk you through on this, and I promise that it will be really interesting and give you a different perspective on how you can approach this method. So let's dive right in. So what is warm market? So people who you are constantly in contact and who already know, like, and trust you. So before we approach them, it's very important to have the right mindset, thinking about them and what we are offering. So here it is. What's our mindset before we reach out to friends? We must understand that all our friends, everyone is unique and have different needs at every moment in time. So whatever you offer at that moment, it doesn't necessarily meet their needs. So we must accept and respect that whatever you're offering is not for everyone. As soon as we understand that and have the maturity to accept that, it is a lot easier on us to share what we have. Because we do not have the expectation that they have to buy it right now. No. In fact, our job is to expose our offer to as many people as possible, allowing those who are interested to identify themselves to speak to you more. So it is a numbers game in whatever we do, and the more we expose to people, we are planting the seed in them, and when the time is right, they will come to you. But our job is to let as many people know as possible so that those who at the right timing who have lift their hands up and say, hey, what are you offering? I'm interested to know more. So no prejudgment. The fact is we never know what's going on in every individual's lives. So we may know some people have certain interests. Yep, great, we can approach them first. But always be open to let everybody know what you are offering. And most importantly, care, but not that much. Be detached emotionally to their response. Our job is to, once again, to point number 3, is to expose the offer to as many people as possible. It doesn't matter whether it's a yes or a no. The only objective here is to expose our offer and let those who are interested to approach you. As we move on, building our belief. When we talk to friends about whatever we are offering, it's important that we know what we are offering to them, what we want to tell them. If yours is a business opportunity, the more we understand what it's offering, what's the benefit, it builds the conviction within us. And when there is 100% belief, it will come out very naturally. You don't have to know it all, but you just have to know enough to start the conversation. So most importantly, whatever you're offering, use and experience the product and services yourself first. Because as you experience it, you understand how it feels and what's the benefit, and you're able to speak to that level in order for people to relate to what you are offering. And especially for people who are able to relate to their need. If it's a product, if it's a biz op, you're able to speak to their level and help them to understand better. So whatever new products that you're offering, you can talk and interview to existing customers and business owners on their experience. When it's new to us, we may not know a lot about it, but when you speak to other customers, you'll feel the excitement from them when they use the product. So from there, it will fast track your experience as well, so that you can share other people's testimonies to your friends and to your warm market. Learn and understand the benefit to you and others. This sums up most of it, where the more you understand how good it is, the better you'll be able to speak it out. If let's say you are affiliate promoting for a direct sale company, familiarize the compensation plan and commission structure. Because after all, if your friends are interested in business opportunity, they will want to know what is beneficial to them, how are they going to make the money. So the more familiar you are, the more you are able to speak it with conviction. Attend events relating to product and services and meeting other users and partners. Events has a different dynamic, and it will raise your belief in whatever you are promoting. Especially when you meet people who are using it, people who are building the business, it will have an internal change in you. And after the event, you will have a higher conviction. Events will put meat to the bone, to the point where you will be able to speak with conviction. And all these will help you to build 100% belief, at least high percentage of belief. Once you have 100% belief, your entire being, from the tone of your voice, your facial expression, your body language will speak for itself. So when people listen to you and hear you or read from your text, they will be able to feel your conviction and your excitement. You will come across as someone who wants to help rather than someone who is desperate for a sale. So the more you understand what you are selling, what you're offering, the better, because it will come through as your belief being the foundation. So why your warm market? Why? Well, they are the ones who already know, like, and trust you. Because after all, you and I know that a relationship, a friendship, takes time to build. And you have already people around you who you have spent long time building such a relationship to the point they trust and respect you and know and like you. So why not start from there? So especially those people whom you help a lot and had gained their respect for you. So who specifically to reach first? Well, not just any friends or family. If you are into business opportunity, what works for me is friends and work colleagues with the same interest in starting a business. Friends from seminars, because I attend a lot of self-improvement seminars, entrepreneurial, internet marketing, network marketing, seminars on investment as well. People who are very interested in making extra money. These are the type of people you can start reaching out to. Especially friends who run a small business, they would have understand what it takes to run a business. And for those who are into product and services in any business, reach out to all of them. Reach out to all your contacts, especially if it's a business to business. Yeah, you'll meet a lot of people in Chamber of Commerce and fellow business gathering. These are the right people you can reach out to. Next, suggest you follow the next section on creating prospect lists. This will help you in regards to whatever area you are offering. So create a prospect list. So having a list helps you to stay focused, going from one name to the next. Remember, we want to reach out to as many people as possible. So aim is to start a friendly conversation with each person on the list. List all the names in your phone book, Facebook, LinkedIn, Skype, even on your, or if you use any chat program like WhatsApp, all your friends. List all of them down without prejudgment. Once again, reiterating the first one of the mindset is we do not judge who needs your service, who needs what you're offering. We just list them down without any prejudgment. So create an A, B, and C list. So you have 3 separate papers. One is for A, one is for B, and one is for C. So sort the names to each list. The A list is people you are in contact the most, your closest friends, people you are in contact at least every day to 2 weeks, the closest people you have. B list consists of people who you are in contact slightly lesser, maybe a month once or 2 months once, but you are still in contact. You say hi and bye sometimes. The C list consists of people who you have not been in contact for more than 6 months. We start approaching people from the A list first, because these are the people who already know, like, and trust you the most. You can be yourself with this list of people. Totally be yourself, because that's what's most important. If you're not being yourself, they can tell. I can tell you, when you're trying to be professional, you feel awkward, especially those who are not used to sales and trying to share your offer and trying to sell what you're offering, trying to sell your product. They can immediately tell that, hey, come on, you are not being yourself. Come on, what are you trying to do? They will call you out, and that's why we approach the A list first, because you can be yourself and be very natural with them, because they already know and like trust you. They are a lot more forgiving if you mess up with your explanation, with your product and services. They are more willing to listen, you see. And as you explain what you have to offer, they will listen and they will ask you questions with respect, especially those people who have full respect for you. Therefore, it's the best list to start practicing and sharing what you are offering. This is the best, ultimate best list. There are many misconceptions that we do not want to reach out to the closest people because they will criticize us, but actually it's the other way around. You rather be criticized by the people you know, so that at least you will be able to know what you can improve. So A-list is the best people. So I hope I changed your perspective regarding the A-list. This is a new approach, a brand new look into the A-list. So let's look into the B-list. B-lists are people who know you just enough to know, like, trust you, but not as much as those A-lists, because you are lesser in contact with them, and you still can strike out a conversation with them when you meet, but that's about it. You are not as close as the A-list. They're somewhat forgiving, but not as much as the A-list. So, but at least you still can mess up a bit with your explanation. But by the time you're done with A-list, I believe all of us have a lot of close friends. And by the time you are done with A-list, you pretty much have enough practice to sound smooth and convincing to the B-list. So the C-list. C-list consists of acquaintances that you meet over time, be it friends of friends in parties, in seminars, in other gatherings. And you may not be in touch for more than 6 months, but you happen to have exchanged contact to keep in touch. So they are definitely less forgiving and a lot more skeptical about what you have to offer, because they do not really know you, and suddenly you are approaching them to show them your product and services or even a business opportunity. So they are a lot less forgiving. So however, by the time you are done with A-list and B-list, you are very professional and comfortable when you share with the C-list. So that's why we approach from A to B, and that's why we create the A, B, C list to separate from those people you know the most to the people you know the least. This is the very purpose. And the C list are the people who require a bit of work to connect and build the rapport again. You may not want to go immediately and contact them out of the blue and share that, oh, you are in a new venture, or you have a new product that you want to introduce. You may not want to do that. You might want to start off with chat and catch up online, be it on a Facebook chat or SMS, or meet up for a coffee. It may take a few weeks to a month of constant meetup before, and to build up that rapport, so that at least they are promoted to become almost like your B list before you should even start introducing to them what you have to offer. Because it's a lot of work, but definitely they are a prospect as well for whatever you're offering. So never waste a prospect. So the channel of communication. So the tools that I normally use is for mass messaging, because these tools allow me to message as many people as possible and see who respond. The first objective is to expose as many people to your offer. And these tools are pretty effective to start as many conversations as I can at a very short time. So I use email, I use SMS, Facebook chat. Facebook chat is one of my favorite. Skype chat. What apps? This is smartphone apps. Most of all, face-to-face. As you see, all these tools are online using the internet. But at the end, never forget that face-to-face is still the main thing, where human contact is most important, because they are able to hear and see your expression, your excitement towards whatever you offer. Because after all, what people buy into is into your excitement. More, at least more than what you have to say. It is your excitement that will draw them in to know more. So reiterating the belief levels that you have to offer, it will translate into all these channels. They will be able to see your excitement. They'll be able to read your excitement. And it's important for them to feel the excitement that will draw them in to be willing to know more about what you have to offer. So how to start a conversation? So the aim is to start a conversation the way you are catching up with your own friends. So choose one communication channel each day. So you can either choose your favorite one and just stick with it. For me, I like to use Facebook, WhatsApp, SMS, and email. So I just mix it up, and whoever that's on my A list, I'll just reach out to them. So start with a message like, "Hi, so and so, how are you?" Or "Yo, how are you? How have you been?" So you can change it up accordingly. Remember to be yourself. That's most important. If not, it'll be really strange for your friends. It's like, what's up with him or her? So send to as many people, starting from your A list, and see how many of them respond. And just start the conversation for those who responded. For example, I message, if there are 10 of them, 10 of my friends on Facebook, or on Skype, or WhatsApps, or just message all of them. "Hi, how have you been? Hi, how are you?" All of them, and I'll see who responds. Out of 10, sometimes 1 or 2 responds, and I'll just start a conversation from there. As simple as that, just to start the conversation. So keep the conversation interactive and focus on them. After all, it's not all about you. You've got to remember that. Just put yourself in a state where you have nothing to offer to your friend, you're just catching up. That is the way I like to do it. I just catch up with them. I mean, I do have an intention to show them what I have to offer, but I just catch up with them as per normal. And if there's a chance, I'll bring in the topic. If not, it's okay. I'll just bring in the topic of what I'm offering the next round when we catch up. But most of the time, there will be chance, because as you ask about them and you focus on them, asking how they have been, what you have been keeping them busy, they'll eventually ask, "How about you?" They will ask you back, what have you been up to? So that's your chance, you see. So that's where you can say, "Oh, I've just got on to a new venture, product or services," and share your excitement about it and what's the potential you can see in it. Because when they see your excitement, when they hear your excitement, "Oh, really? What was it about?" They will naturally ask what it's all about. So you can share an overview. Remember, share an overview. Overview means you do not vomit all over them with all the details. So just an overview, and share a bit of the benefit and see if they are interested to know more. So if they say, "Yes, why not? Tell me more." You can either set up an appointment to tell them more, or you can send them a link to the information and ask for their feedback, what they think. So you can send them a link to a web page with text introducing the offer. The web page, a video that is introducing the offer. So sometimes people like the video, so you can share it with them. from my own method, I see that especially video with myself in it, with you in it, and you sharing about your result has the best effect. It's very special for your friends to see you on any material, be it on a web page, especially on a video. They become very open and curious immediately with no question and objections. Having you in the video, it creates immediate credibility and celebrity effect. It's an interesting effect when you are on screen and people see who they know on screen. It has a very special feeling to them. So let me share with you one example how I start the conversation. Here is a conversation with a friend. We have been chatting over Facebook for a while, maybe 15 minutes. And for me, I like to listen to what everybody is going through and act as an encourager to their life. And that's how I built my reputation and respect from them, because I'm always giving and adding value to their lives. So from there is the general conversation and contributing to the person's life. And he was thinking of starting something, but he's not sure. So this is where I take the chance to talk about internet marketing. For me, I'm in internet marketing, so that was the topic that I brought up. And I introduced to him and gave him the link to take a look. And in a friendly way, I said, does the link work for you? And he saw it and said, is this what you are doing? You see, so there's a way you can transit over to what you are offering from a normal conversation with your friends. As I mentioned about video with you in it, this is one of the example of a video with me in it, and I had an interview with the company's founder when I did pretty well on the first month. So I used that to my advantage. So let me show you the second example where I used the video into the conversation in a Facebook chat. For this friend, he saw on my Facebook post that I've made amount of commission, and the situation has facilitated the conversation. So he has reached out to me and congratulate me. So from there, I speak normal, as a friend, and I took the chance to share with him the video from this opportunity that I'm in, which lead to more question and answers. That's how they become open. And we continue. So when he looked at the link, it's on the video sales page, and he find that it's great. Yeah, and he has more questions about it. And then I show him the video that I have with the founder, and just observe the reaction from there. You see, after I share the video, he said, wow, that's fantastic, man. This totally opened him up to the new level. You can see the effect of a video is different from sharing a web page where it's a company web page, or a video sales page where it's somebody else talking about it. But when you show yourself in a video, it's a big difference, especially when they know you. You see, and from here, he's motivated to give me a call to talk about it even more. So this is another example from my own life, in real life that's happened, how I promote my products and services. So yeah, objection handling. Any services they offer, there's always question. There's no such thing as if your friends are not asking. If your friends are not asking, you got to worry because they may not understand what you're offering. But it's good that they ask. So the mindset for handling objection, I recommend to stay positive for any objection, feedback, or question. When there are questions, it shows that they want to know more. It's not a negative outcome. All we need to do is just do our best to share what our product and services mean to you and how it can benefit them. Remember, it's all about them. Accept a no as a not yet. Thank them for their time and move on to the next person. Especially those people who, like me, I am not comfortable with sales, especially to sell things to friends. I'm getting better each day. I'm very conscious. And I'm always nervous when they ask questions about what I have to offer. It goes back to the same foundation, to build your belief, to know as much as you can about what you're offering, so that you feel comfortable sharing about it, especially when you use the product yourself. or you engage the service yourself. So it's practically no different to how you recommend someone to a favorite restaurant, or you recommend a plumber to someone else, knowing that this plumber has done a good job for you. There's no different at all. It's the same approach and the same mindset. I was especially nervous about my friends saying no. To me, it's like a rejection, but the fact that it's not, it's just that, again, the mindset is every person is unique and have different needs at a different time. So whatever you're offering at that time, if they say no, it's just not yet. You see? So just thank them for their time and move on to the next person. So the aim is to help them understand what you do and leave it to them to decide. It's all about leaving it to them to decide if they want to join you or engage your service. For those who are not comfortable with selling, I highly recommend this person, Michael Oliver's course on natural selling. You can look it up at www.naturalselling.com. He is an awesome teacher, and the way he teaches about selling is totally different from the way we are familiar with regarding trying to corner a customer or not. No, it doesn't. The way he teaches, it doesn't do that. You'll be surprised. So I encourage you to look it up. So especially for those who are not comfortable selling or sharing offers and services to your friends, this is my favorite slide, and I believe this will help you as much as it helps me. I like to call this the friendship saver statement. It's another word, it's like a release statement before showing your product. Okay, this is an example. Well, before I show it to them, I'll say, this is not for everyone and may or may not be for you. But anyway, here is the info, and feel free to ask me any question. And you can apply this as well, the release statement, after their feedback. It is not for everyone and may or may not be for you. So whatever you decide is perfectly okay with me. You realize that this way you're giving the rights and permission back to them to say no to you very comfortably. And you release them from the feeling of obligation to say yes to you. I believe you would have such experience where you meet up your friends and you share with them your product and services, and there's a hint of discomfort in the air that they find it challenging to say no to you, especially you put in so much effort to show them whatever you have to offer. So this statement will help them to feel very comfortable, especially where you tell them in the beginning and you tell them after. Once again, as I reiterate the first statement here. So this is not for everyone, it may not be for you, but here is the information. You can present it and say, feel free to ask me any question. After they hear your explanation, you can reiterate again, this is not for everyone and may not be for you. Whatever you decide is perfectly okay with me. And I've tried this with many friends and they really appreciate this, and you can feel that the air or tension is being released. That's why it's called a release statement, and it's very comfortable for yourself and for your friends. It gives them permission to say no comfortably, and most importantly, it releases yourself from the pressure of making a sale, or even the pressure of going to hear a rejection, to hear a no. Give this a try. It is a game changer for me personally, to the point where I am very comfortable to share anything that I'm offering to a friend, as long as I start with that statement. And that statement reinforces the first principle on everybody is unique, everybody has different needs, and at a different time. And whatever I'm offering is not for everyone. It reaffirms that within your own heart as you speak it. And you will see how relieved are your friends when you say that. Give it a try, it'll be fun. So let me share with you this example, how I use the release statement. And this is a chat with another friend where we were talking about people we know that are on the YouTube. So interesting. So she has shown me this person that she knows on YouTube, and I took the chance to share that video link of my interview with this company founder to show that, yep, she knows another person on YouTube that's been interviewed. And from there, it kicks off, and you can see the excitement and say, wow, congrats. As you read through, this section is where he's asking more questions about what am I doing on the internet marketing. And there I show the video sales page to her so that she can have a look. And there I go. You see, I say this business is not for everyone and may or may not be for you. However, feel free to ask me any question regarding the program. Whatever you choose is perfectly okay with me. And you see the thumbs up from the person. Your friends will love you for it when you use that statement. It's been really fun using that statement and see how it relieved me as well as how it relieved them. It's very interesting. So in conclusion, be detached emotionally from the response of your friends towards what you're offering. I want to reiterate that as soon as we accept and respect that whatever we offer is not for everyone at any one time, because everybody is unique and have different needs, it goes a lot easier on you emotionally and psychologically, and you're able to sell more and you'll be able to share more of to people. Create a video with you in it. It doesn't matter if you are not interviewed by someone, but create a video explaining your offer. Create any video. It may not look good, as long as you are on video, it's instant credibility and it has the celebrity effect. And show it to your friends. It will help them to be even more open up to you, to listen more. So aim to start 2 quality conversations each day with a chance to share your progress and excitement on what you're offering. So like what I did, I mass message and see who responds. And often out of 10, 1 or 2 will respond, and you can start a conversation from there. So know that when you talk to people, you are planting a seed. And from there, your friends are aware of what you're doing. They will always ask you about your progress. It's very interesting. They will come and approach you and ask you about your progress. How's your product? How's your services? How's your business opportunity? How are you doing? They will always come back to ask you. If they doesn't ask, it's fine. When you'll be asking about them, how they are, and when they ask you how are you doing, in general, you can go back to that topic again. Oh, remember I told you about this new venture or product and services that I'm in, or it's been doing well. So you can bring back to that topic in the next time you meet them as well. And use the release statement. They will, as long as you use that, they will no longer be hiding from you when you come around the corner. This is the best statement that I've ever used to help me to be comfortable in sharing what I have to offer to friends. And the most important part, they become even more comfortable to hear you out because they know that they are not obligated to say yes, or they do not feel bad to tell you no, it's not for them. So I hope this is useful for you and hope you enjoy it. I certainly enjoy sharing with you what I do, and I'm sure that as you use this method, it's going to bring you a lot of sales, and you'll be surprised. You'll gain even more friends because you do not come across as someone desperate for sales, but you're just being a person who like to share what you're passionate about, and people like to be around people who are excited and passionate and positive. So I wish you all the best for your business.